everybody, and welcome to Sunkissed Reactions. My name is Courtney. Today I am back with episode 3 of season 2 of ReZero. Last time we left off, Subaru was talking to the Witch of Greed, right? That's what she said. I believe it was the Witch of Greed because it wasn't the Witch of Envy. I was very confused. I am very confused because I figured that is who they would have met, and she seemed to have known who he was and that he would know, and I don't know. I'm very confused, and the only way to get unconfused is to watch the episode. So let's go ahead and get into it.
It hurts to see you look so alarmed by me. Despite who I am, I'm still a tender young maiden, you know.
There's no way I'm not gonna be alarmed when you tell me that you're the Witch of Greed the first moment we meet each other.
Ah, I see. Well, that is a fair point.
What is this place? I was in some dark ruins just a minute ago. When did you move me?
You weren't physically moved anywhere at all. You were merely invited to my tea party.
Your tea party?
Indeed, it's a witch's tea party.
Is it going to be a very merry unbirthday?
Why don't you at least come over and sit down before the tea gets cold?
We need a Mad Hatter. Although,
All right.
that might be Subaru.
Whatever.
I don't know if you should have
Well, you're quite the brave one,
drank
aren't
that
you?
tea.
Downing tea served by a witch in a single gulp.
What kind of tea is this anyway? Because it's a little bland.
It's actually something that's produced here. To put it bluntly, it's a body fluid of mine.
What the hell did you just let me drink? Now, what is it you want with me anyway?
Oh, nothing really. You've come here completely of your own accord. If you want to go back, I can send you there. This is an opportunity to talk to the Witch of Greed. It's not something that just anyone other than you can earn quite so easily. What is it you'd like to ask
Whoa.
me? Do you want to know about Daphne, the Witch of Gluttony? The great beast that defied the will of God to save the world from starvation. Carmilla, the Witch of Lust, who granted emotions to non-humans in an attempt to fill the world with love. Minerva, the Witch of Wrath, who struck people to heal them as she lamented the state of a war-torn world. About Sekhmet, the Witch of Sloth, who drove a dragon past the great waterfall just for a chance to rest. Or Typhon, the Witch of Pride, who, out of innocence and cruelty, judged criminals one after another. The Witch of Greed, whose thirst for knowledge led her to do things she regrets, even in death. But of course, the price of knowing everything knows no bounds. The Witch of Envy, who killed all the other witches and used them as sustenance while making the whole world her enemy. She is the most detestable of them all. It looks
Okay.
like I frightened you too much. It's in a witch's nature. Bothersome, isn't it? Oh, that took less time than I thought it would. People who are compatible really do adapt quickly.
What are you talking about?
I used the Envy Witch factor on it as a means to strengthen your resistance a little bit. Now you and I can talk freely and leisurely.
What did you do to my body?
Please don't get the wrong idea. I didn't make you drink that tea with the intention of doing anything bad. Sometime over these past few days, you killed the one who possessed the Sloth Witch factor, didn't you? At the moment of his death, the Witch factor chose you as its new dwelling. That's also why you entered this burial ground unharmed.
This what? I'm in a cemetery?
Where my soul's being held prisoner. The Sanctuary.
You're saying you know where the sanctuary is?
I don't have enough experience to get a read on you yet.
And what you're saying is, the forest where those old ruins are, where I was before you zapped me. Here, that is the sanctuary?
You're so mean. But actually, you happen to be correct. But isn't there anything else you want to ask me? 'Cause now's your chance.
Sorry, but I'd rather meet up with Amelia outside than spend another second here talking to you.
People from around the world have come to me in search of my knowledge. Very powerful people. So relax, okay? We can just sit down and talk for a while. I have knowledge about the truth of this world that no one...
Not interested.
If you're really going back, I'll just take my compensation first.
Just so you know, these days I'm what you'd call completely broke.
What I desire from you is to make a promise to me.
Okay.
You'll tell no one of what transpired at this tea party. And since you insist on leaving, I'll send you away with a souvenir. I've decided to grant you the right to face the trial of the sanctuary.
I don't doubt it. Does he not remember? Oh, poor Otto.
Is this like a Magmarin laughing when it's full of holes?
Who the hell is this guy? Good job. He's got one of those jewels.
Wait! I'm gonna thrash you guys and then throw you out of this forest half dead. You don't happen to know Frederica, do you?
Oh, is this
I just hear that name come out of your filthy mouth.
Garfield?
What do you think?
The name's Garfield, and the pleasure's all yours. How in the hell do you know that I have anything to do with Frederica?
You're not actually serious, right?
You look just alike. Are they like siblings?
What was that?
Judging by that hair, I'm guessing that's the famous Amelia. The silver-haired half-devil that Roswell's been helping out.
She's a half-elf, got it? Mixed feelings about
I'm
this.
not gonna do anything, because I don't want Rom giving me hell later on.
What?
Yeah, so this guy's Garfield. And he's showing us the way to the sanctuary. We're headed out there now. And that's where the villagers from Arlem and Rom are. Isn't that what you told me?
We've already made it past the barrier.
Then we're in the sanctuary right now?
Come on, give me a break. You of all people should know.
Why did only Amelia pass out? I mean, I got transported somewhere, but Otto was here. Why didn't the same thing?
You know damn well why the barrier reacted that way to her, not both of you. And it isn't only half-elves that thing reacts to either. It works on me and a lot of others too.
So you're finally back? It took you long enough.
Rom?
What's the matter?
Oh, just wondering how you were doing. That's...
Well, as you can see, I'm just as lovely and healthy as ever. And the villagers of Arlem are all safe as well, so don't worry.
That's good to hear.
Come on. We've come this far, so let's fix what happened to Ram and everything else, too.
Sounds good.
Feels like it's been so very long since I
Whoa.
last saw you both.
What's going on with him?
I was gonna slug you when I saw you again, but now, what the hell happened?
Where shall I begin?
Hey,
From the
before
beginning.
That, just one thing. The alliance with Miss Cruchet is on now. Are you satisfied with the results you got from ditching me?
Truly, you were the once-in-a-lifetime windfall I had long waited for.
Oh, really?
Roswell, what exactly is this place? It feels more like...
More like a witch's graveyard? Does it seem to make far more sense for you to call it that?
What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. These are the very grounds where the Witch of Greed Echidna met her end a long, long time ago.
Echidna, huh?
Subaru? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine.
This land has been overseen by the heads of the Mathers family for generations now.
So then, the Mathers family and the Witch of Greed...
It's Echidna.
Huh?
Oh, shit.
Speak of her, I do prefer you use her name.
Then the Mathers family and Echidna have been acquainted for a long time. And that's why they've always overseen this place?
Indeed. The barrier triggers certain effects on those whose blood meets specific conditions. I believe you experienced this yourself, Miss Amelia?
That all the people who fled to the sanctuary, along with Master Roswell and myself, ended up remaining here instead of returning to the mansion?
It's because none of us can leave. We're all being held under house arrest here in the sanctuary.
Huh?
Myself, Rom, the people of Arlem, everyone.
What? Why?
What the hell? Are you guys still flapping your gums in here?
House arrest. So Roswell's injuries are...
Nope, not at all. Roswell here got hurt because he was rejected by the trial.
Wait, what?
When you make contact with the barrier, mixed bloods who go through that and still come inside, you're stuck here forever like the rest of us.
What?
The only way to break it is to go through the graveyard's trial. But if anybody who isn't a mixed blood tries to take it on... And that brings me to our single demand. Break the barrier. The only one allowed to go through the trial and make that happen is you. If you can't, we won't let any of the villagers leave this place.
Okay. That's crazy.
But don't you worry, because we've got somebody who's getting ready to face the trial head on and set you free.
Wait, you mean...
Are you gonna do it?
No. You all know who this is, Emilia. She'll be undergoing the trial.
Could be what she needs to get everybody to
I'm sorry you had to wait so long.
look at her differently.
Place of your domain, Lord Roswell L. Mathers. I will take on this challenge. Why do this?
You want to help us, so we'll all back you in the royal selection. We understand, and everybody here thinks that's just fine. So long as you say so. We need to put our concerns at ease and be assured that you're not a witch who's beyond our comprehension.
I understand that. Right now, I'm not sure if I can give you a respectable answer. And I want to do everything I can to make sure you all return to yours. I didn't promise any of them that I'd do so. So that's why. That's my reason.
Miss Amelia.
Yes?
I realize this may sound like we only care about what benefits us, but I pray you'll be our friend.
Miss Amelia seems to have changed a bit. Is it because of something you said to her?
It's from her thinking things through on her own.
All right. Next time. I wonder what this is going to be.
That light show means she's been approved as a qualified challenger in the trial.
Okay. Is it anybody going to be able to watch?
The lights aren't supposed to go out as long as the trial's going on.
Oh no. Oh, is he a worthy challenger as well? Oh no.
First, you need to face your own past.
Oh. Oh no. Is he back at home? What? Holy shit. Jeez, is that his dad?
Look like you've just seen your own dad half naked first thing in the morning.
Well. What? What is going on? Why is he back in his own world? And what did it say? It said something like, in order to... Did it say something like, in order to fix this or this future or this world, you gotta fix your own past? What does that mean? What? His dad looks just like him, but with glasses. Oh, who does that to their child? To their, like, what? He's like 18? That's so funny. 18-year-old child comes in and belly flops on him. What? What kind of dad is he at? He seems like a fun guy. I'm so confused. So we got the names of all of the witches of all the sins. So we are getting the 7 deadly sins in this. And I didn't get, I'll have to go back and watch it, that part again where it named them all and then named like reasons or something. Or things that they like specialize in or something like that. It was going way too fast and I couldn't write it down. So Echidna is the Witch of Greed. That's the one that we've seen. Daphne is Gluttony. Carmilla is the Witch of Lust. Minerva or Minera. I can't tell what I wrote. I think it's supposed to be Minerva, is the Witch of Wrath. Segnut is the Witch of Sloth. I think Segnut. Typhon is the Witch of Pride. And then they didn't state her name, but we know her as Satella, the Witch of Envy. And she was the one that killed all the other witches. So that's why everybody hates her. Oh my goodness. The tea that she was, that the Witch of Envy, what is her name? Echidna. She said that it had a witch factor in it from the Witch of Envy. And Subaru was able to handle it. So she was like, oh, so you two are compatible. So that's interesting. I wonder if he's compatible, if he is like Envy supposed to be like a sin archbishop, right, of envy, because he's always been envious probably in his previous life. He's always been envious of those who have actually like done something with their lives. I can see that being a thing. And I know a lot of people in this show have said, oh, you must be pride, da da da. And it's like, no, I don't see pride when I see Subaru, you know, but I definitely can see envy for sure. And that's probably why the Witch of Envy came and brought him into this world to be her witch factor. So the payment of the tea party, I believe she had said was that she was going to grant Subaru the right to the trial of the sanctuary, which is what Amelia is going through right now. Because I can't remember the exact reason, but Roswaal was rejected by the trial, which is why he's all bandaged up and crazy. And if nobody can get through the trial, then everybody is stuck there at the sanctuary and they cannot leave. They can't get across the barrier. We also met Garfield. He seems like an interesting cat. I don't know. He looks. I wonder if him and Frederica, that was the half beast girl, I wonder if they're related. They look a lot alike. Yeah, so everybody's held on house arrest. That's crazy. So Subaru seemed to also have been, maybe not selected, but approved to do the trial because the window or the doorway, passageway lit up or whatever. So I wonder what this trial is going to do, and why is Amelia just laying there? It looked like also too that a few episodes back when Subaru had found everybody dead at the mansion, it looked like that room when he went in, and it was like freezing cold, but I didn't see like any breath or anything come out, so I'm not sure exactly. I don't know why she passed out. I mean, that was really quick. Like the light went off and then Garfield was like, it's not supposed to do that. And then Subaru went in and then he is now back in his own world in bed. Like, has he been, he doesn't seem like this whole time that he's been in the world that we've seen him in, it doesn't seem like either not a lot of time has passed in his world, or there's been like a second Subaru, basically, that has been, that his original body, kind of like Tokyo Revengers, if you guys have seen that, where Takamichi, he travels back in time, but like his body is still in the present, but he's also traveled back to his like consciousness has traveled back and forth. So I wonder if that's it, if like there wouldn't have been a body for Subaru in the world he's been transported to, because if there was, he wouldn't have been dressed like the way he is in the tracksuit. He probably would have blended in a little bit more, and he probably wouldn't have like his Metia, right, his cell phone. So it would probably, so it can't be just that a conscious is, so it's got to be like, it's got to kind of almost be like a Steins Gate type situation where maybe it's like it's a Subaru in just another world line. I don't know. It's interesting because it didn't seem like his dad wasn't like, dude, where you been? You know, or I'm glad you're out of your coma or whatever. You know, I don't know. It just seemed like it was just a normal morning, where his dad came in and belly flopped on him. So I'm very interested in seeing what's actually been happening, how much time has passed. I asked that in the last reaction. I was like, how much time has actually passed? And time must be different from one world to the next. So it's very interesting. I never thought we would ever get Subaru back in his world. I figured this was like maybe a little bit like because I figured it didn't show it, but I kind of figured at the very beginning, like maybe he got hit by a bus or hit by a car or something, because there was that bright light, and then all of a sudden he was in this new world. So I figured he was just dead in his old world and he started life in a new one, or got reincarnated somehow or whatnot. Kind of like a little bit, I was thinking it was more along the lines of like a wise man's grandchild, where this guy died and then was reborn into this new world. But I don't know, it's very weird, it's very bizarre. I'm interested in seeing what is happening though, because that was cool. We almost never get to see that in these kind of animes, where they get to go back to their world. And is he going to have memories of any of it? He had like figurines, and I couldn't really tell if they were like figurines of like Amelia, or, I don't know, or, something similar. Maybe they were figurines of like the witches. I don't know. They looked female. I don't know. It's interesting. I'm very excited to see. I'm kind of bummed this is the last episode of this show that I'm watching today on my recording session. But yeah. So I don't know. We'll see. I'm very excited to watch the next episode. I hope you guys are as well. And if you are, you can't see the next episode. If you want, you can see the next few episodes right now at patreon.com/sunkissedreactions. Link is in the description below, where you can get the full-length version to this video and any and all videos that I do, as well as early access and exclusive content. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you guys on the next video. Bye!